What's up everyone? Today we're going to talk about how to calibrate a LVS 34 transducer. So calibrating your LiveScope transducer is really important because it allows your compass inside there to be connected with your transducer. It basically allows your screen to stabilize. And I don't know if you've ever experienced this or not before, but like there'll be times where the bottom will start like doing one of these numbers and you can't really follow it. And that's basically your AHRS sensor in there. That is your compass that will allow your screen to stabilize and allows your LiveScope to do all the work for rough water or whenever you're in a bunch of waves where your screen will go back and forth. Another important reason to do this would be if you're saving waypoints on your Garmin unit. So if you want to mark a brush pile out there at like 60 feet, if your LiveScope transducer is not calibrated, then when you go and cursor out to that brush pile, it's just going to mark your boat position. It's not going to mark 60 feet out, and it's not going to know north, south, east, west. So it's basically a compass inside your unit that will allow you to have better control of your LiveScope, and it allows your LiveScope to know more of where it's at. And finally, another thing that it does is it allows it to know which mode it's in. So like if you're switching it between forward mode and perspective mode or down mode, it allows your LiveScope transducer to better know which mode it's in when you switch it, and it acts a lot better. It's just really important to calibrate your LiveScope transducer, or else you may run down to issues down the road, and that's probably the first thing you need to check. So today we're going to basically walk through how to do that. It's pretty easy, really. It's basically you turn either your motor or your trolling motor, however you want to do it. I think you have to have your trolling motor deployed if it's on a trolling motor. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy our trolling motor. It's already deployed. We're going to start the big motor, and we're going to do 1.5 turns after we start the calibration, and it'll start calibrating. We want to make sure that our turns are tight, and we want to make sure that they're consistent. So I'm not going to be walking around the boat a whole bunch or anything like that and angling the boat. We want to make sure that we stay in one spot. I'm going to stand in the middle to make sure that the boat's not tilted one way or the other, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and start calibrating that transducer. So the first thing that I'm going to do once I get to my unit is I'm going to go into the settings. So I'll press menu once, and I'll go to sonar setup, and then I'll go to installation, and I'll click calibrate compass. So then it'll say my compass is not calibrated. So what I'm going to do is I'll click calibrate, and it's going to say turn 1.5 turns in each direction, or turn 1.5 times in either direction. Turn quickly, but keep your boat level and steady while turning. If mounted to a trolling motor, the trolling motor should be off and deployed. So I'm going to turn my trolling motor off, and I'm going to click begin. So now I'm going to start my big motor. I'll make it do a turn. And you'll see the little bar going up. Like right now it's at 9%. So we'll just wait for this calibration status to be completely done and not in progress anymore. And you'll see over here on the Humminbird, we're going in a pretty consistent circle, so that's what we want. That's perfect. And you'll see it was a success. It was 90%, and the spin quality was 98%. So that's pretty good. So hopefully this video really helps you guys out. It allows you to calibrate that compass, and it allows you to not have as many issues with your LiveScope going up and down, and really helps it work to its full capability. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.